Hello and welcome. My name is Pete Russell and this is Straight to Number One, a place for founders, directors, decision makers in business to get the education required to achieve their aspirations. Thank you for joining me. We are live on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter, so you can follow me on your favorite platform. Please drop me your questions and comments below. I'm hoping this technology will work as expected and I'll be able to see them right away. If you are watching me for the first time, I am doing this because I'm sick and tired of seeing and meeting founders making grave mistakes with dire consequences for their business and their personal life, their families and friendships. All because they didn't know and understand what I am about to share with you today. The title of today's live is The Truth About Entrepreneurship. So let's get to it. What it actually is. Entrepreneurship is first and foremost a personal development program that has nothing to do with business, money, success, overinflated egos, or anything like this. Let me explain. We humans are creatures of habits, and the habits we build ourselves as we grow and get old are building our skill set. This skill set ultimately builds the reality we can see, feel, and touch around us. Yeah, that's the same for everyone. Super successful people have used their skills and habits to build their reality, everything they can experience and touch and feel, but we can't see that. So what we see and what we perceive is really just a byproduct of them building superior skills and habits to what we have, so they have built a superior reality. This is all what's different. So if we want what they have, we need better skills, better habits. But as such, these things are notoriously difficult to change. That's why becoming an entrepreneur means enrolling into the most comprehensive and most difficult personal development program available on this planet. However, it's also the most rewarding one. That's why it is possible today to build generational wealth pretty much in half of our lifetime with all of the tools we have available today. Also, one thing which is really interesting, that's why you can't learn these skills and habits going to the university and listening to academics, because they don't have those skills and habits. They only have the theory, and their skills are effective not for building a business, otherwise they would have done it. Their skills are effective, or making them effective, teaching you the theory of building a business. Oh boy, I'm really looking forward for them to find out what I'm preaching here. They would go crazy. But feel free to share this with them. I need new haters. Okay? Right, so I'm talking about skills and habits here, but I haven't told you what they are. Two most important ones are commitment and consistency. The good news is when we are born as babies, we don't have any of this. And all of us need to build them from scratch. Yeah? Every successful person did this, so I can, you can do it too. And this is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to motivate you and show you what is it we need to do in order to achieve what we want. So this is how it works. Commitment is the showing up bit. Yeah? Me being here every day, talking to you and teaching you what you need will lead to the second part of it, which is consistency. Consistency is also representing the amount of effort, or representing the effort which is going to go in and will create our skill set and build those skills. So the equation, if we would want to create one, would be the habit or commitment will get us to information. We will learn, okay, how does something work? Then when we will take the understanding of it and start using it, we will build a skill, so it wouldn't take us days, but rather minutes in order to do something. And this skill will later produce us the results we really want. And the amazing thing about this is that it's applicable in any area of our life or any occupation you may choose. Whether you are a performing artist or athlete, tradesman or a doctor, same principles apply. I'll choose a doctor to demonstrate this. So let's go back and imagine you are a child with an aspiration to become a doctor. First thing you would hear from anyone, maybe it be your parents, your teachers, is in order to get into the mid-uni, you will need really good grades. Well, okay, I need good grades, so I'll be really committed and consistent with my studies so I can get those good grades. This is what those grades really represent. Because the moment you are applying to get into uni, you have most likely studied subjects which are not really relevant, or even if you did, the depth which you have reached in your learning about those subjects is nowhere near what a doctor will need. But what is really important here is when you will present your grades to the university, they say, hey, this is who I am, this is what my grades are. They don't really care about your academic knowledge. What they really care is about the consistency and commitment which those grades really represent. And they would take this as a qualifier, because the amount of knowledge you would have to absorb during your university studies is so vast that with a lot lower consistency and commitment, you just wouldn't be able to get it. You just wouldn't be able to get to the other end of it. It's as simple as that. So simply the skill of commitment and consistency is qualifying you for a place at university and a chance and a shot at graduating with a diploma. Okay. So let's fast forward now to the end of it. Let's imagine now you have gotten to the end, you have graduated, and you are standing outside the university with a piece of paper with big title saying diploma, and you are happy as Larry. Yeah? Are you a doctor? Well, no. You're not a doctor yet. You only know what does it mean to be a doctor. So you have used the consistency and commitment in order to get the information that's required, topping up your consistency and commitment skill, that's required to become a doctor. This piece of paper you hold in your hand is qualifying you for a job, let's say at a hospital or somewhere, to work under supervision of a real doctor, and you will be putting the information you have acquired into practice so you can build a real skill of being a doctor. And the moment you'll see something, you are able to diagnose correctly what it is and develop or prescribe a treatment which is applicable to this particular thing. This is what makes you a doctor. No piece of paper can. So the skills you are building are making you what you really want to be. And your reality of being a doctor will manifest later when you will acquire those skills and habits. And I'll be wildly different now and go to the art world. Yeah, so let's take someone like anyone hopefully knows, a name Ed Sheeran. Ed is famous for busking in London Underground for years before he got to a big stage and made it in this world. But the truth is, he was building the skill all this time, and he was ready for a big stage before he got there. Yeah, so the reality lags quite a bit behind the skill, but it would never manifest, never happen without you building the skill first and foremost. So in order to become an entrepreneur, what does it actually mean to be an entrepreneur? Well, first and foremost, you would have to stop being an amateur and try to achieve the objective using insufficient skills and habits, and dedicate or commit again to building and continue improving this set of skills and habits in order to be effective in building, running, and growing a successful business. That's pretty much it. Once you will achieve this, the real result of becoming an entrepreneur isn't a business. The real result of entrepreneurship, an entrepreneur, it's a person who is able to understand, who clearly understands that success is a product of a process, and you know how to execute this process in order to convert a creative idea into a business strategy and deliver and build a business with predictable and dependable results as many times as you want. The hyper successful people of this world are serial entrepreneurs, and no, it doesn't mean they taste best with milk. Serial entrepreneurs are people who are able to build a business as many times as they want, many different ideas, many different, often wildly different businesses, often run at the same time, because neither of those businesses is dependent on them, their skill set, their ability, and simply they are able to find the right people, teach them, build their skill set and sets of habits in order to run those businesses for them. Well, this is pretty much it. If this was helpful, leave me a comment wherever you are. I'll be responding to them as I'll see them. I'm live on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I don't think Instagram it is there. YouTube and Twitter for sure. Looking forward to hear from you.